Let everyone submit to the governing authorities, since there is no authority except from God, and the authorities that exist are instituted by God. So then, the one who resists the authority is opposing God's command. Not good. And those who oppose it will bring judgment on themselves. Not good. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct, but to bad. Good. Do you want to be unafraid of those in authority? Do what is good, and you will have its approval. For it is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, because it does not carry the sword for no reason. For it is God's servant and avenger that brings wrath on the one who does wrong. Therefore you must submit, not only because of wrath, but also because of your conscience. It's the right thing to do. And for this reason you pay taxes, since the authorities are God's servants, continually attending to these tasks. Pay your obligations to everyone. Taxes to those you owe taxes, tolls to those you owe tolls, and respect those who you owe respect. And honor to those you owe honor. That's a tough one. What do you do when the government's bad? Do you still submit? What do you do when the government makes bad laws? What do you do when the government makes laws that go against God's will or against God's commands? I mean, we've got laws that legalize murder. The Bible says marriage is between one man and one woman. We have laws that says a guy can marry a guy and a girl can marry a girl. It's confusing. Founders didn't look at it that way. The founders looked at marriage as being something very important, and religion very important. It was very hard to get a divorce in the 1700s. Marriage and raising children were very important, and the government believed they should promote that. The government also believed that they should promote Christianity. They thought Christianity produced good citizens. Can't argue with that. But up sometime around the 1960s, things kind of went different directions, and now we have separation of church and state. Churches can't talk about politics. Christians don't want to mix politics with religion. So here we are. So I've been doing some reading on some things, trying to figure this out. I'm not there yet. A couple of years ago, this book came out, Christian Nationalism. Freaked a bunch of people out, so I had to buy it and see what it was about. It's a difficult read. It's like a complex textbook. I probably should read it again so I get a fuller understanding, but there's some things in there that make some sense. And there's some things in there that I'm not really understanding at this point. And then I also read this book here. This is The American Story, The Beginnings, Tim Barton. This is an interesting book because it talks about the religious beliefs of the founding fathers and how they use their beliefs to create our Declaration of Independence, our Constitution, Federalist Papers. And I'm also reading this one. This is the Bible. This is the NASB. Picked this one up not too long ago. So I'm digging into this one. But if you folks have any insight or anything any additional readings you think might be beneficial, let me know, because I'm going to be following up on this one. Talk to you later.